Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. As you see, today we continue on the other foot to battle this dragon trainer in this gym. And he throws out a Dragon, a Fracture and an Axew. So I don't think that will be too much of an issue, especially if I do my attacks correctly. I think the dual chop should go to Axew because Axew is the weakest of the three. Also, you target yourself with the Dragon Rage or with the Outrage. Hopefully I get rid of the rough skin Pokemon. Okay, I just missed that. So I'll get some rough skin damage if this is a rough skin dragon. Okay, that is not what I wanted to have happen. Why didn't Outrage hit him? That is just stupid. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you understand why Outrage didn't hit the other three Pokemon, especially since Outrage is an attack that you have to target yourself with. I thought it would be something like a area attack. Clearly it is not. And only Talonflame is the one that actually took damage in this attack. So that was not a rough skin dragon after all. That's nice. I'm still not happy with the way of things went because they attacked the wrong Pokemon. But other than that, things went quite well. Okay, I think we're going to attack the top. Okay, now we're going to the head. Let's kiss. Now let's see if we can heal up a bit. We don't need to heal up a lot because none of our Pokemon has actually fainted. But I do expect this to be a quite tough battle. I wanted to merge difficult and tough together, so I had a bit of a brain fart over there. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing it with your friends, and also leaving a like and ringing that bell. That is an important part, or else you won't be notified whenever new content becomes available. Okay, so I did a dual chop and it took half of Dragon's health. But his attack took more than half of my health. He's crunched. And my second dual chop misses, so I get taken out. So Magmar needs to get some glasses. Because obviously his eyesight is very poor if he can't even see to hit Dragon with a dual chop. Another outrage, and let's see how long Arcanine survives, because if things go to plan, Arcanine will now use outrage on the rest of the team. So Lampent grows to level 43. Now let's keep battling. Flygon versus outrage. Okay, he attacks first, so maybe that is in his advantage. We just survived that. And our speed falls. So this is going to come down to the wire. How on earth did he survive that? He was not supposed to survive that. Ah, damn. So what attack do I do now, since I'm confused and severely weakened? Okay, I think Talonflame is the one to go to now, because he's probably going to go for a ground based attack, and maybe Talonflame is immune. Or maybe Lampent is a better Pokemon. I don't know if potions will help me in this one, because that'll just give him 2 attacks. Oh, okay, so let's go for Magmar then. So sacrifice our Arcanine, who is actually our best Pokemon, for a decent attack. And he's probably going to heal again, so this is probably a bad idea. And he attacks before me. I think I'm good. The plan was to revive Arcanine again, and to eliminate the whole slowing down mechanism that was imported onto us by that earth power. I think maybe that is the plan, which means this battle is won by potions. And that is why Nuzlockers don't like this strategy, because it makes it possible to win impossible battles. Okay, at least we get the burn on the Exorus. So even if he does a Dragon Dance, the fact that he's burned still weakens his attack, even though he will bring it up a level. I don't know how many levels it is taken down by that burn. Okay, and Talonflame takes out Exorus. wonder if I used Talonflame in the previous battle. Does anyone know if Earth Power hits Flying type Pokemon? And if the Talonflame in this version of the game, aka Charizard, would be affected by that? Okay, so we at least defeated Druddigon, giving us the next badge. And for our speciality, and which is partly why I chose this specific a game for this fire type specialization, the number 8 gym battle is going to be a water type specialist. So that is the ultimate in difficulty, I think. All I need is a... Okay, I forgot my point I was going to make about that. But if this was an Nuzlocke, that would be a definite killer of the run. But at least now some story stuff starts and I can get my Magmar to evolve and get him to have a proper attack, which will help me deal with water type Pokemon. I think. I hope that is the plan. So I ate up this whole dragon. I started at the tail and both bottom feet, both top feet, and I ate the head, or kissed the head. It took me bloody half an hour to get down there and he just comes down quickly. That is one of the great things of the newer games. They give you a shortcut to get out of the gym. Okay, I see you, Druddigon, but I am quickly just going into this Pokemon Center over here to heal up the damage you've done with your Pokemon. To my Pokemon, of course. And in damage I mean PP as well. And I say that just after I've deleted the statue of the peeing dog, which I could have added on here as well as a joke, as a running joke. Ha. Okay, you can feel free to pause this if you want to read all of what he is saying over here. Not seeing, saying. But anyway, I'm just rushing through it and scanning the basics so I don't miss any story ideas. But I'm not actually reading everything he is saying. That does cause trouble sometimes when I play these games, because I just scan through these dialogue and then I don't know what I have to do. Even though he had just told me what I have to do, I missed it. So I get stuck. And that is the trouble with things like that. Now, maybe things would have been a lot easier in this game if I didn't have to rely on my Pokemon to learn dragon type attacks, but instead had something like a Turtonator, which is only available in the Alola games. which is a fire and a dragon type, so that I can have dragon stab attack in order to use that against the dragon type Pokemon. But I don't know if Flygon would have outsped Turtonator with a dragon type attack and thus taking him out completely in a single attack. So having dragon type attacks over 3 Pokemon is actually, in my opinion, a quite good idea. We are also, before we face the last gym leader, we are also going to now go back and find our legendary Pokemon. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you haven't done so before about who you predict our legendary Pokemon is going to be. Because obviously the obvious legendary Pokemon I will not be able to get just yet, because that is a post-game, basically kind of legendary, in that you get it after every single gym and after every single Elite Four member, and then fighting the new champion. That, in my opinion, is a post-game Pokemon, which is not something I like to do, although I will use the post-game legendary Pokemon in the electric challenge. Spoiler alert for those of you, or maybe it's a teaser. Yeah, let's call it a teaser. If you like the electric type, I will be using the same kind of game this generation. It's all in planning right now, and I will be using the post-game legendary for that one. And you will see where my cheat comes in, because in every game I have a single cheat, just to make the game a little bit easier, because this is not a Nuzlocke. It'll never be. It's just a playthrough to go through the game, trying to specialize in a specific type. And that all that cheat does is it eliminates a HM for me. Okay, these people want to talk quite a lot of nonsense. Now I have to make my way through this ice dungeon now. And those of you that don't get the reference just yet about why this is an ice dungeon, you're about to see it right now. This is what I'm doing now, is the easiest way to get to the Pokemon Center as of right now. But first, we are going to get our first not our first, our next legendary Pokemon. I suppose you can already now predict who that legendary Pokemon is going to be. I will spare it for a moment longer, and if you'd like to know how I accomplished this, ask a question in the comment section below. I really do like interaction and dialogue or whatever. Or if you do know how it works, leave a comment in the comment section below explaining it to everybody else. Okay, you notice there's no one outside here? Here we have our legendary Pokemon, the legendary number 1 on this Pokedex. It's a pity he's on level 15. That makes life a bit difficult, but luckily we have a Master Ball. If you do hear the birds outside, I do apologize for that. They are going crazy at the moment for some reason. So we capture Victini with our Master Ball. It's a fire psychic. I think it will be quite useful, and I do have a lot of specific attacks in mind for it. Okay, now this guy says something to us. And runs away. Okay, there's still no one outside. Now comes the strange part. Hey lady, how the hell are you talking to me from over there? I am way down over here. Why are you shouting at me? Why don't you come to me and speak to me like a normal person? Yeah. I wish you would come to me and talk to me in my face, instead of shouting it all over the area. And how do you go past there? Oh, okay. How do you jump down this little ledge over here? Okay. The current champion does that all the time, so I suppose she can also do it. They have very muscular legs, it looks like. And do you see our little Victini on our My Pokemon section over there? Don't you think that looks cute? Okay, so we managed to get over here. This is the shortcut to getting to this Pokemon Center. We have to now obtain Victini and switch it out with whichever Pokemon we have in our squad. Obviously it's going to be the dog. Let's see if we can have any medals or which medals we get. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and sharing it with your friends. Also ring the bell. Thanks for watching. Thank you and goodbye.